Good afternoon, guys, and happy Saturday to all of your sunshiny faces. Guys, I slept in a little bit today. I actually went to bed semi-early last night, but I ended up not falling asleep until like pretty late. Like I probably was in bed by about like 11:45 or maybe midnight, but I felt like it took me like 2 hours to finally fall asleep. Like I don't think I finally fell asleep until close to maybe 2 o'clock or so. So it's a little bit earlier tonight, which I actually thought it was way later. And on top of that too, it's actually really weird, guys, because like now that I'm like, oh yeah, like it's, you know, like almost midnight right now. I might just need to take a real quick shower though, but you know, it's like after 11 o'clock and I'm like, you know, it's weird that like I don't know where the whole day went. All of a sudden my dad came upstairs and he's like, oh, it's 10 o'clock, and I was like, how is it 10 o'clock? Like I thought it was maybe like 6 or 7. Like I lost a ton of hours in the middle of the day today. But it was, I think I was telling you guys yesterday, we were trying to find the PlayStation 2 cord for the like to hook into the TV, and we thought Matthew probably brought it back to school with him because he has a Nintendo 64, but we assumed that he probably ended up bringing that because they were in the same place. That he left the PS2, but he thinks that he ended up bringing that cord because he thought it was for the Nintendo 64. So we were like, oh my gosh, we can't play it. And like we were all, I don't know, we were just kind of reminiscing about like some of the games yesterday. And so that's why we were like, oh, we really want to play you know, a game or two like today. And so me and Jack ended up actually going out to the garage yesterday and found like a port that actually can connect to a bunch of different like things. It connects to like PS3, PS2, GameCube, like it had a bunch of different like ones on it, and then it could plug into the TV. So that was actually really awesome that we found that. But because my dad is like, I don't even know, he has a huge box of like random cords out in the garage. And he's like, one day these are gonna come in handy. Apparently that was today or last night. So yeah, that's what we were doing for most of the day today, guys. But I did edit 2 vlogs. I also got a bunch of laundry done. Actually, I think everybody's laundry in the house, all the laundry baskets with the exception of my parents, which I did just do during the week, is all completely empty. There's nothing in any laundry baskets. Everything is sorted and organized in the the laundry room baskets and is either in the washing machine, in the dryer, or clean in baskets to go back to people. So I'm like pretty much completely caught up with the laundry, which is kind of crazy because I'll be totally honest, guys, I haven't been like officially 100% caught up with everything since Christmas. Like what I would used to do is I'd go around to everybody's basket maybe every other day or something like that and take out whatever was, you know, their clothes from the last day or two, and then go and just separate everything back and out into the laundry room so that it doesn't take me a really long time, you know, like now where I could spend like almost an hour in the laundry room sorting everything, doing a full load of laundry, and then by the time I'm practically done doing that, I am just about ready to do another load. So you know, it's just, I think it's faster to do it, you know, like 5 minutes every day or every other day than having to spend like an hour or 2 hours just standing there sorting through clothes and all kinds of stuff, like if I only did it once a week. So like I said, and then on top of that too, because Matthew brings his laundry home from school normally on the weekend, so he brought it home yesterday, so that's why I obviously had extras. Plus he brought home a ton of bedding as well. He had like sheets and comforters and all kinds of stuff he needed washed, so it was obviously big bulky stuff too that normally takes almost a full load in and of itself. So I got through all of that today, which was awesome. Like I said, pretty much all done. I did kind of need to get to some dishes. I probably could have done a load of dishes today, but I'll get to that most likely tomorrow morning. I also, like I said, edited 2 vlogs, which is also awesome. But I did that this morning while my dad and Matthew were at their like coach's clinic thing, because they were gone until a little after noon, maybe about 1 or 2 o'clock. And then we ended up, like I said, playing the PlayStation, which is, like I said, all old games, because we used to have a Star Wars Battlefront, which was for the PS2 that we had. We had the first one and the second one, and then something happened to the disc and it stopped working, so Matthew actually ended up buying it off of eBay not too long ago, and I haven't played it like probably since like I was in middle school or something like that. Like it was a really, really, really long time ago. And the thing was too, guys, we never knew that you could hook the we did know you could hook like the PS2 up to like the internet, you know, back in the day when it had like servers and stuff. But you know, we never ended up doing that. I don't think. There was like one time when we did it to like see if it connected, and we were like, oh cool, it did, but like we never played games online. I didn't even, like, we never knew how to go about really doing that or anything. But yeah, like I said, our internet was so bad. Like, it's not much better now, but it was so bad back then. I don't even know if we would have been able to, like, really. And I don't even know, like, you know, like, the quality of what it would have been like. But we used to, like I said, play, like, that was one of the big ones that we used to play. We used to play, there was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle games that Matthew had that we used to play all the time. We obviously played Kingdom Hearts, but now we have that all like remastered for the PS3. And I think they're even re-releasing it, like remastering it now for this new generation, like for the Xbox One and PlayStation 4. I think that's what they're on, right, guys? It's so weird, guys. We used to be huge PlayStation people. Like, we had a PlayStation 2 and that was our only gaming system. And before that, my parents had a PS1 back when I was little. And then we had a PS2, like I said. And then we ended up kind of skipping that, like, next generation. And then we ended up, well, no, we did get an Xbox 360. We had a bunch of Xbox 360s. But I felt like that was kind of towards like the middle to end of like Xbox life. Maybe not. We got it, I guess, kind of early, but like we switched then and we ended up going to, like I said, Xbox and not to like PlayStation anymore. And then because there are some games that you can only play on PlayStation that you can't play on Xbox, we could have one PS3 and one PS4. And the PS4 we got, I think, last Christmas. But we have 3 Xbox Ones. Like, I have one, Matthew has one, and then there's an extra one that's upstairs that's mainly Jack's, but it's kind of like the family one. But yeah, like we have, I think, play Xbox way more than we play PlayStation. Now we just, like I said, kind of use it like for like games that we're just like playing and stuff like that. But guys, I just realized my my time's running out on my memory card, because although I did edit today, I didn't get to all of that